How's everybody doing today? I want to talk to you guys about how traveling through the world has kind of made me a worldlier person and how that can do the same for you. Something I wanted to talk about was my trip to Rome, and then from Rome to Cyprus and Delphi, and then do some closing remarks. Throughout this speech, we'll kind of transition on from topic to topic into the closing remarks and then a little discussion. So traveling to Rome was a long flight, but no matter how much people were tired, everybody still wanted to see the sights and still go out and do stuff. So just like anybody at 16, when I first started traveling over there, we just buckled down and just saw the sights as much as possible. So first place we stopped by when we flew into Rome was the Colosseum. And in the Colosseum, it was massive. This place had everything, gladiator fights and the whole 9 yards. And then moving on from the Colosseum, we went to the Parthenon. And at the Parthenon, it was just a historic place, beautiful fountains, and just a great looking temple. After the Parthenon, we went onto a bus. And from the bus, we headed over to the Vatican. And in the Vatican was just gorgeous. Murals painted on the walls, the ceilings, everything was just spectacular. It kind of took your breath away just seeing the Vatican and just being able to be there at the same time. So after the Vatican, it was about 2 days later, after seeing a couple more sites in Rome, we hopped on a bus and which took us to a ferry, and then we went over to Cyprus and Delphi. And from Cyprus and Delphi, we saw a bunch of stuff. In Delphi, they were uncovering artifacts, had a bunch of history written into everything. And it was just really a great experience. After Delphi, we got basically back on this bus again with 40 people and made our way over to Cyprus. And for me, Cyprus was kind of instrumental because that's where they held John the Baptist. And being a Christian person, being raised in that manner, it was really nice to see a bit of biblical history enveloped in that place we got to go. Some of the things that I like to think about whenever I traveled were some of the experiences that I got to have that not many people get to enjoy and get to take part of. Rome was an exceptional place, many things to do, a lot of fun stuff to see and actually become a part of. Delphi, artifacts, rich history. Cyprus, same thing, rich history and artifacts. So in closing, I would like to discuss, how is this speech of just an introduction of myself and some of the things that I got to do, how does this help you become a more worldlier person? Well, it's just plain and simple. To be able to travel and see these sights and to experience things in this nature really allows you to become more comfortable into a different culture that will help you ease back into different situations. So in closing, furthermore, I'd like to say thank you for taking this time to view my video and just to really get to see a little bit of part of my life and some things that I got to experience. So from Boyd to you, thank you and have a good night.